7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey, welcome back to RuslandiaTV. As some of you might know, last week I posted my very first video. It was about my bold makeup look. For the people who haven't seen it, click here to watch it. And please leave a comment and let me know what you think about it. So last year I was working at the airport in Amsterdam. I worked at the makeup and skincare and perfume department. And one day my manager just decided to chill with me for a day during the job. And at the end of the day, she would tell me how I did it. So the end of the day arrives and she explains me a whole story about we're good with customers. It was a lot of fun, blah, 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 la, 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 you know, the whole story. And at some point she's like, but there's this one thing when you're busy with something, when you're concentrated, focused, or when you're just not talking to someone, where you're just standing there looking around, you know, you have that face. You look so angry slash sad slash mad. I was like, what do you mean? She said, if you're just talking to a customer, you're all fun and everything. But as soon as you're busy with something, you're just not in contact with anyone, you just put up that face. I was like, okay, well, thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that. At the end of the day, I was like, what can I do about it? So for that whole week, it just lasted 1 week. I wish it would have lasted until today, but it only lasted 1 week. Every time that I was sitting in a bus or walking past something that has a mirror or some kind of reflection, I would just be like, looking at myself like, I just basically forced myself to smile. I was like, what the hell am I doing? But as long as you do something long enough, often enough, you'll usually get into that vibe. You'll just roll into it, you know, but no. Didn't work for me. Sometimes I think it's something Russian, because Russians have that cold face when they walk around, you know, like they don't care about anything or anyone. But maybe it's something that I just got from my mama. Those times when people, like friends of mine, they saw my mom somewhere and they were like, well, I didn't talk to her because I thought she was mad about something. So I asked her when she came back home, you know, back then when I lived with her. And she was like, no, I'm in a normal mood, you know? So I thought about it. And apparently, when my mom is just not paying attention to anyone, she has the same face. Yes, that kind of face, you know? And that's exactly what I want to talk about today with you. The bitch face. Oh, by the way, right now, I'm wearing my bitch look. The bitch makeup. So if you would like to see how I did that and you just feel like your natural bitch face is not enough, please subscribe to my video so you can see that video next week. So what does a resting bitch face actually mean?
Urban Dictionary says, a person, usually a girl, who naturally looks mean when her face is expressionless without meaning to. Wikipedia says, resting bitch face, also known as RBF or bitchy resting face, is a term for a facial expression or a lack thereof, which unintentionally appears angry, annoyed, or irritated. The concept has been studied by psychologists and may have psychological implications on facial biases, gender stereotypes, human judgment, and decision making.
You know these people, right? They're just sitting in a train or the metro and they just look so damn nice, just so peaceful, you know, looking out of the window or something. Like, I'm not one of them. I'm just not made for that. Because usually doctors give you a diagnosis. But in this case, it's the people. If I could only get a penny every time someone says, wow, she looks mean. Why are you mad? I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just born with that syndrome. And yes, it has a lot of bad sides to it. For example, people are just too afraid to approach you because you just look like you're about to kill someone. Or 99% of the times, people just have the wrong impression of you. You could be a really nice person, but you don't really look like it. Unless you're a real bitch, then that's like an exception. Hell, people might not even greet you because they're like, never mind, never mind. No, I don't want to see you. She's in a bad mood. Therefore, people probably won't even notice when you're actually mad. You could be mad and they don't even see the difference anymore. Oh, and then these guys, you know, these guys who are like, hey, why don't you just smile? Or, you know, the other ones who are like, you know, you're so much more beautiful when you smile. I think to myself, like, I think I make my own decisions whether I want to smile, not smile, cry, or whatever, right? And second of all, I don't really care if you find me beautiful, pretty, or whatever. You would think that that kind of resting bitch face, it would just push these people away. It would just keep these people away, but no. It's actually another extra reason to start talking to you. But it can also be beneficial. And you know why? Because first of all, it's consistency. Because when you're just letting your face rest, like to avoid wrinkles and stuff, you have the same face every time. That means being consistent. We all know that consistency is key. You can just avoid conversations that you don't want to be in. You don't have to do anything for that. It just goes automatically. Just don't say anything, let your face do the work. As you can see, it's okay to have an RBF. Just look at the bright side of life. If we look angry, we're sorry, I'm sorry, we don't mean it. Just give us a chance. So, what do you think about the resting bitch face? Is there a solution for it? How do you deal with it? Do you like having it? Please, leave a comment below. Maybe it can help me. I hope this video was useful for you in any kind of way. So I wish you all a very nice day, and I'll see you guys later. By the way, one last thing for the people who are suffering from the face.